Here at Sacred Heart University, academics are usually held to a high standard, but recently an article by Newsweek has portrayed the school as the least affordable school in the country.
That article, well, whatever it was, findings, not really an article, but it was unfortunate, I think. We make our name on other lists, Princeton Review, for good reasons, but to find ourselves on that list, not something that anybody particularly relishes in our community.
Well, the things that hurt Sacred Heart were, number one, 50% of our students go on to graduate school immediately after graduation. And that's about 25% more than the national average. So we have a larger chunk of students moving on to grad school, and anybody that went to grad school was eliminated from that survey. So those salaries wouldn't count, and those would maybe be some of the higher salaries from our graduates.
As an undergrad here, I was lucky enough to not have to take out any loans. My parents were pretty helpful as far as paying for college. They kind of gave me a, in high school, they're like, we're going to pay for half and you pay for half, but any scholarships that you get will come out of, your half. And I was lucky enough to get, the financial assistance from Sacred Heart to where I didn't have to take out any loans, and right now I don't have to pay any loans once I got out of here.
I mean, Dr. Patillo wrote a particularly good response to the findings of Newsweek. I think the biggest problem is their projections of future salaries, for instance. Plus the fact that they only recorded data for less than 1% of Sacred Heart University's alumni. I mean, that's not a big data pool.
There is a great value in a Sacred Heart education, and I think we prove that consistently with the students that we turn out. Our students are finding jobs. The 50% go to grad school. The other 50% that don't go to grad school, 98% of them find a job. And our average salary last year for the graduates was around $45,000 a year. Our top salary for a student coming out last year was $70,000. So the students are making money, they're getting jobs, and the education is still as great as it has always been. So.
From Sacred Heart University, Christopher Ballas, The Pulse.